to episode 2 of Fail Corporation. I've been trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying to get the stream to work, and every time it cuts out. So yeah, if it doesn't cut out, then that's great. If it does, then that's annoying. Okay, so I have upgraded the vehicle assembly building, achieved orbit, and done a ton more tourist missions. And we've now accepted a contract called Explore the Mun, which will get us tons of science and cash. And we're gonna get this because it's incredibly easy. Okay, let's test the decoupler landed at Kerbin. Okay, so we're gonna have a command module. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to... I'm going to have a probo. We're going to have a probodobodine. Stay put, Nick. Why did they have to do this for a name? And we're gonna drain it of like most of its solid fuel just so it lifts off the ground. There we are. Oh wait, no, sorry. Solid fuel, even less, please. Oh, that's the minimum amount. And then we can also have the decoupler there, because we need to test that decoupler. Yep, TD12. So the plan is because I'm assuming you have to take off and land. So that's what we're gonna do. How many parachutes can we have? Yeah, that's a bit much. 2. Yeah, well, let's just have a singular parachute on top. Like that. 1. There we are. Oh, can we have some micro landing struts? We're just gonna put those there, just so when it comes into land, it will be a bit softer, the landing. That's not how you spell. Decoupler. Test. Save craft. Get rid of the Atlas 4. So this was my orbital rocket, the Atlas 4. I can show you that. Always, yeah, okay, launch. I'll do the staging later. Okay, here we are. But you need to remember to always check your staging. Okay, there we are. So now we just need to land, which could be problematic. Well, it doesn't matter so long as we have we have some sacrificial landing gear here. Okay. And then let's just check our contract. Curb in, landed. Great. Recover vessel. We tested the decoupler, and there should be a bit of debris. There'll be a bit of debris left, which we can also recover and get the booster back. We can get the booster back. Yeah. Oh, science 22. We got some more stuff. Can we just not recover debris? Oh, turns out we just cannot recover debris. That's a pain. Okie dokie. So, ooh, we could do that. Do I have that? Yes, maybe. Oh. That I can do, and it gives me 2 science points. That gives me 2 science points, 2 science... Oh, wait, what? Ooh. No, that would require a plane, which we haven't exactly been doing very well recently. Maybe if we test... Maybe if we test that. Active contract. Okay, I just want more tourist contracts, because they give me tons of cash. Okay, so the plan now is to we should now have our TD25 decoupler, hopefully, because I'm pretty sure it gives you it. Yes, it does. It gives you the decoupler, so we can take that off. Excuse me. Put that there. There we are. And I'm gonna suggest maybe having two parachutes. And conveniently put the staging the wrong way round, which is just pure great. So basically, I'm just happy that okay, you know what, let's not jinx it. So we now need to have some tail fins. That looks like a rocket, right? Not at all. Not at all. Nope. Well, sure. Save craft. Yo, actually, let's have parachutes that are good. There we are. Save craft. Wait a minute, how much do we get for testing the decoupler? I'm assuming we don't get that. This would make us a loss, right? No, we don't want that. We want a cheap thing. And we don't want landing gears because we're splashing down. Yo, why don't we just have it a liquid fueled rocket that uses one of those and then a swivel engine? No, because that's too expensive. How much is a FUD engine? Like 2 FUD engines. Oh, it's the same price. That looks like a... Could I make like a mini twin at some point? Look. That looks like a twin bore. That is literally a twin bore, but it's like way smaller. Oh, great. We basically, because the problem is we need something with gimbal control. Well, how much delta V does... Well, how much does that... How much delta V does that cost? But then our thrust to weight ratio is pants. So... We have to use the swivel. Because we need gimbal, so we need to... You know what? We could just use the RC5. We could just use this. We can have an onion. Oh, I know, because that has no reaction wheels. Which we need. We need reaction wheels. So we need a parachute. And then we need the RT5. But we also need a TD25 decoupler. Will be it, hopefully. Oh yeah, and let's maybe add just maybe just maybe add some basic fins, because we will need those. And then that needs to go there. Yes, correct. Save craft. Launch. Okay, so the plan is make a bigger rocket at some point. Hopefully we can do that today. But if we can't, then that's just annoying. Okay, so let's go. Can we aim for the water, please? Aim for the water. Great. Get above the water. Great, we're landing in the water. Are we not? We're not gonna make it. We might. We just might. Yeah, we will. Yep, there we are. We are just making it. Literally curb in, splash down. Okay, does this count as splash down? Because of this, yep it does. Yep, there we are. Recover vessel. I wonder, do we now unlock that? No, I'm assuming we don't. Which is sad, but sure. Please, I just want some more tourists. Okay. Let me Google. Okay, so more contract. Nope, nope. Ooh. Trivial. I don't care about reputation. I just want something to give me. That I can do. Yes. Let us do that. How much? Wait a minute. How much money does it give us? How much money does that give us again? Active. Wow, we have a budget of 58. We have a budget. We have. Oh. Recover the booster. Get like the time. Okay. So this is the Atlas 6. And it's going to be unmanned. For reasons that will be... We can... Oh. Yes. We can, like... We need to have... Okay, here's the plan. We do need to have... some stuff here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have a service bay, which is gonna be just full of batteries, because we need tons of power. Then we're gonna have a science junior, which is gonna have a comms dish, a mystery goo containment unit, a barometer, and a thermometer. Just there. So now, oh, actually no, yeah. And then, but in, like I said, in the service bay, we're going to have, and this takes advantage of our new, our ability now. To bring, like, to have way more parts. And the reason that this is important is because we have no way of generating power. Meaning... Yeah, so this is going to be our craft. This has no delta V. Because we just need to... Oh, activate the part through the state. Okay, so we need to have a tiny bit of fuel. Off... when we're on an escape trajectory. Now this won't give us much delta V, so that we need to and we can't test. Yeah, but this can give us science from places, so yeah, that's great. This is going to be our main. This bit here is going to be our main, like, part of our rocket that has most of the fuel and stuff, because if I set it to vacuum, then we have 3,000 meters per second of delta V, which is like ridiculous. And we don't even need to go in an orbit. We can just like forever burn up, and although that might be not as quite as efficient. That's not big enough. That. Wait, what's our thrust to weight ratio? 1.15. If I add another fuel tag, does that still work, or does it just completely kill it? No, it kills it. Because you need to have a thrust to weight ratio. Okay, so that's the max amount of thrust to weight ratio that we can have. No, because we need more. So we can have some SRBs on the side. And I know those Thumper SRBs are quite expensive, but we need them. So, like, sure. I really like these SRBs. They look quite cool. And I know that cool isn't the point, but it looking cool isn't really the point, but like, sure. So let's get the tail fins. We use tail fins because they allow their control surfaces. So, oh yes, I forgot to mention, Valentina Kerman leveled up, so now Val can do prograde and retrograde, which is splendid. So yeah. That's going to be that. So where? Okay, that's... Okay, so we have tons of delta V. where is our center of mass and where is our center of lift? Okay, that's good. This is going to be the Atlas 6, is it? Or 5? What Atlas is this? Yes. Contained locked. Ah, that is because we do not have the massive decoupler anymore. Okay, okay, so this is the Atlas 5. Atlas 5. Save craft. Some science as well. So yeah, that'll be great. Let's save craft and then get rid of whatever autosave. Get rid of the autosave ship and then launch. Launch the Atlas 5. And this will give us actually a ton of science points because we'll be in space above the sun, hopefully. Unless we oh great, no SAS control. That's well. I have to control this fully manually. We are kind of screwed here. We have no reaction wheels either. This is just swell. I have to control this rocket manually. Okay, you know what? Activate the main engine. This is really... I hate this. Jettison the boosters. Go, go, go! I would go physical time warp, and then I just remember... I was about to do physical time warp, and then realised, yeah, that might not be a good idea when we don't have stability assist. We are really screwed here. It'll get harder and harder to control as well. And we'll lose roll support and everything. After we get up through... After we leave the atmosphere, so that's just great. But at least after we leave the atmosphere, we can extend that comms antenna. This I really don't like. Okay, we just need to get on an escape trajectory. And this is really bad. Oh, yep, we've lost roll control. We have tons of time. Time's not the problem. Because we actually do have a time limit on this mission because of if our electric charge run out, we lose control of the vessel. We just need to get into an escape trajectory. Now we can do this by just going up. Nope. And then quickly being screwed. Pointing ourselves there and then shutting off the engine and using time warp to stabilize ourselves and then activating the engine. And we just need to now enable fizz warp and not do that because okay, this is going to be really painful. Yep. Why can't we have stability assist? Okay, no, let's time warp up to our apparatus slightly. And as soon as we get around to prograde again, we can... Now! Burn. No. Yes, that way. So this will hopefully achieve a stable orbit. And we have just got to continually burn this. And we just failed there. Let us not completely fail. Why? I need a better probe core at some point. Or we could send a manned mission, but then we wouldn't be able to get them back, so... Yeah, that's swell. We have a bunch of fuel left. Oh, are we past up? That's a problem. We do have tons of time though, so... And then, as soon as we have a periapsis, we're going to cut the engine and time warp round. Ah yes, we might... It might be handy at some point to activate the comms antenna. Oh yeah, good. We are nearly into a stable orbit. And then we've just got to get to periapsis, because... Ooh, somebody has commented on live chat. So, we just got to get into a stable orbit, and then to maximize the overview, I can't remember what it's called. Oh great, what's our periapsis? Oh wait, we have a periapsis. Great. Time warp. Oh wait, no, disable. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna time warp round. Until we get to a periapsis. We're gonna just throttle up the engine just... Oh god, wrong way. That's bad. We need to go that way. No, yes. Yes, that way. We need to get onto an escape trajectory. Which will be difficult. Incredibly difficult. Considering we have limited fuel. But even if we fail this time, we will... Okay. Well, we've got a... Well, at least... We might actually get one as well. Ah, no, we won't. No. Ooh. Wait a minute. We do actually. Are we on an escape trajectory? We are! Did we do it? I think we did it. Yep, we did. Okay, so now we just need to find our yep, there. Extend antenna. And our probe is just going to slowly escape from Kerbin. And because we have that comms antenna, as soon as we get into space above the sun, we can deploy all of our science experiments. We can deploy all of our oh wait, I can't open it one. All of our science experiments. So if you look there, you can see all the batteries I've stuffed in there to give us enough electric charge to power the probe. And we don't have much electric charge, which could be problematic, but... Are we on escape trajectory? Come on. Oh wait, stop. We're screwed. Great. Observe materials bay and transmit that data back. Transmit data. Yes. We're screwed. Revert flight to launch. Great. That completely failed. That completely failed. Let's try again, shall we? I keep trying to activate SAS and then it doesn't work for obvious reasons. Oh yeah, I could... Oh god, this is really terrible piloting right now. I'm really bad at this. Okay, let's do a roll because I've completely failed. Okay, now the boosters are gone. We have more control. We still don't have much though. Now we know we have enough to get on the escape trajectory. But that means that as soon as we get into space high above Kerbin, we need to transmit the data back. I didn't pack parachutes. I should really pack the parachutes because then we can get more science data. There we are. Hurry up. Okay, we're going to go into a different approach which will maximize our fuel consumption levels. We have an alternator. Yeah, we do have an alternator. To built in. Ah, so we can use the alternator to recharge our electric charge. Okay, that's fine then. Okay, so that's good. So we can just use that. Okay. Okay, there we are. Go that way. Yes, that way. Stop. Stop. Yes. Good. That way. Time warp. Because time warp will freeze it. Out of fuel. Activate next stage. Yeah, I'm gonna go into settings and go down and find out where do we go into the, because like what I'd like to do is make it hibernate automatically during time warp, but I can't, so that's annoying. But we're planning, and that's good. So our plan now, you know, we could deorbit the probe. No, because I don't know if we'll be able to really. Oh god, that's bad. I hate pitch lock and luckily waiting for the thing to go round again. Yeah, pitch lock is the worst. Open the doors. I am so happy flight reverting exists. No, not the thermometer, I want to... Oh. This is painful. To do without maneuver node. How do you get maneuver nodes? Extend antenna. That's the question. How do you get maneuver nodes? Because I need... I need a better probe core at some point. Are we in orbit yet? No. And we're kind of screwed. Because we're going back down again. But we're nearly in an orbit. You just need to keep the nav ball like this. And slowly, but surely, we will have an orbit, and we just need to get our periaptus above 70 kilometers. Yep, there we are. We're in a stable orbit, nearly. Yep, we're in a stable orbit, I think. Yep, stable orbit. Oh, I know, I don't want fizz warp on. Disable fizz warp. So now we just need to get onto an escape trajectory from Kerbin. So we need to do a prograde burn. Burn and burn all the rest of our fuel. All of it. I mean all of it. And we've got a lot of electric charge left. We just gotta keep on prograde. I'm really trying here, but it's not going very well at all. Are we on an escape? We are. Great. Okay, and now we're on an escape trajectory. We might as well ditch this. And... Yep. Yep, we have completed the contract. So what we're going to do is we're just going to time warp up until we are, quote, we have it might be smart to hibernate in warp and set it to auto, just so that if I'm in warp, it automatically goes into hibernation mode. Because I'm going to say we're high above Kerbin, right? I'd say we're high above Kerbin. Okay, you know what? Let's keep warping. And stop now, because we need to do the science experiments. Hibernate. Hibernate. Oh, wait. Okay, so now we just need to observe materials bay and transmit the data back. Transmit data. Yes, good. Observe mystery goo. Transmit data. Just time warp even further out, and we're on an escape trajectory. But we've lost probe control. So we cannot transmit the data because we are out of range. Now we can still use the engine, which is good. So what we're going to do is just do a burn, except we have no control, so we can just fire the... Wait! So yeah, we can just burn the engine and do... What are you doing, sir? We can burn the rest of the fuel. Excuse me, sir, what are you doing? And we are out of fuel. Great. Okay, return to space center. So now I'm assuming we will have a lot of science data that we can use to get nothing. So yeah, how much have we have? 74. Great. So the plan is to so if we're going to R&D, the main thing that is stopping us isn't like any of this, although I would quite like the docking pool junior at some point. At some point. Oh. Is the electrics node, because this oh, I keep doing that. A better probe core, and it can do I think it can do program retrograde, but that's the main thing. Solar panels, we get the battery back, we get some light, and we get water, and we get some breaking ground stuff. And then here we get some even better stuff, even better stuff, even better stuff, even better. So our main goal is to get that. Our main goal is to get that, and then some other stuff, such as that, because that gives us better parachutes and better heat shields and better landing gear. Although, what would also be good is a better jet engine. Yeah, that would also the aerodynamics node would also be good because it gets us a better jet engine. Advanced fuel systems. There's those. There's those. There's those. There's those. There's those. Yeah. So I just want all the stuff. But let's just go into contracts. Yeah! We have 5 years. Oh. Dang it. I will do these, guys. Oh wait, no. But I was like, oh, we'll get another contract. I forgot we need to explore the map. Well, to be honest, I'm assuming that these guys will also. Yep, they all want orbit. Oh, except that guy. Oh, well, he doesn't really do any. I also want that. Well, this is pants, because that we could have just got a quick buck there, because we could have got science data from a space near Kerbin. Well, let's develop the Titan. Well, these guys, how much do these guys pay? So we'll create a rocket and save it. And we need to make it so that it doesn't actually cost that much. So, if this can get into orbit, if this stage, we need a new craft. So to do this, we will need this. And maybe we could do that kind of thing. We could do this. And we can carry 2 tourists. Wait a minute. If I just return to space how much does that one with the reaction wheels and the P pod and all that stuff, lovely stuff, cost? In science wise. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I don't know. Do we want electrics or do we save up for No, we need electrics. I'm sorry, but we need electrics, considering we need that for any amount of just like space. We need that for space probes. We need that for a moon landing. So, oh wait, sorry about that. I forgot. In addition, we need to check how much these guys are paying us each. I'm going to assume it's quite a lot. How much are these guys paying? Oh, they're paying us like 30,000 each. They're paying us 30,000 each, and if this can hold two tourists, then we have a budget. So let's just say we have a budget of 60,000 for this, because then we make profit. So let's just see then. Okay, so let me just go and get the heat shield. And We're also gonna get some radiators because I don't know if those heat shields will be enough because yeah, so the pilot needs to go in there and then the 2 tourists go in. Great. Reroute that to there. So that's the new route part. And we need a parachute there. 2 parachutes there. So yeah, that's our stuff. And the tourists can't EVA at all, so it doesn't matter if we block the hatch up. I would quite like that crew cabin, actually, at some point. Instead of me having to make crazy things like this. Which is fun, yeah, sure, but... Right. So what we can then do is... Because we need power for the react... Actually, no, it's fine. We're gonna have... We need to have fuel. We need to have enough fuel. To get into an orbit around Kerbin and then deorbit ourselves. So that should be enough for our second stage. But our first stage is going to be consisting of 3 of those tanks, a swivel engine. Yeah, it's got a thrust to weight rate. That's got high enough TWR that it can take off. The main heavy lifting will be actually done by the side boosters, which of course are the Thumper SRBs. So yeah, great. Okay, we also need our tail fins because we need them. We need tail fins on all of our rockets. So this is going to be... How much Delta V does this have? In vacuum. Enough. Good. What Titan is this? This is Titan 3. So Titan 1 was a bad suborbital. Titan 2 was the good suborbital, and then Titan 3 is the amazing one. That's great. Activate radiator. Activate radiator. And now what we just need is we need to get... Ooh, we could use Jeb. We could... No, because Val's got prograde and retrograde hold. So we're going to send these guys up, and then we'll send those people, and then we'll send them up as well later. Savecraft. I think that's it. Like, the couple of tests, Atlas 5, get rid of. And that was the autosave ship, so it was fine. So we've got Atlas 1, Atlas 2, Atlas 3, Atlas 4, Atlas 5. The couple of tests that contains the blocked parts. Titan 1, which had 30 parts. Which was for suborbital. That was the good suborbital one. Now this is our orbital one, and then that's just a random. That is the Atlas 5. Okay, you know what, let's also maybe add some batteries there. And let's just also add a comms antenna for good measure. So now, okay, so we've got parachute issues, come on. Hatch obstructed. Unused monopropellant. Ah, yeah, the monopropellant. We don't need monopropellant in the pods at all. No. Bad monopropellant. I don't want monopropellant. Okay, that's good. Save craft. Launch. So now our plan. Because our plan is just to get cash. And science. But to get science we need cash. Because we need rockets to get science, and we need cash to get rockets. But yeah, if you go bankrupt, you're bankrupt. Because think about it, you need rockets to get cash, but you need cash to get rockets. So, like, yeah, it's confusing. So we're just gonna keep our throttle low. I keep doing that, no. Just the basic gimbal controls. And then we'll throttle the main engine. And then we'll throttle it up when we jettison the SRBs, which... the vessel's wobbling slightly. It will hopefully it should correct itself as soon as we jettison the SRBs. SRBs jettisoned. Off they go. They're gonna fail. We need to do a gravity turn as well. For efficiency purposes. We just need to get into a low Kerbin orbit. So we're just going to keep at 90 degrees until... Is this radiator active? Yes. So that's just going to help remedy our heating that may not be just, like, obliterated by the heat shield. Wait a minute. 60. So yeah, we just need to wait until our apparatus gets high enough that we can... Also, how do you get maneuver nodes? Because normally the orbit's blue. We need to just keep that burning this way until this runs out, because it will give us a little bit of leeway getting into a higher orbit. There we are. There we are. So the plan is we just need to point this way and just time warp up, and now we just burn. And we just need to burn this way. Once if we burn prograde, we can actually raise our apparatus slightly. Which we want to do to give us a little bit more time, and then just slowly tilt over. You know what, let's just turn stability assist on real quick. And have it there. So we're going slightly upwards. The point is we just need to get into a stable Kerbin orbit and then deorbit, and then all is golden, hopefully, unless we blow up on re-entry, and then we are completely and utterly screwed. Maneuver nodes. Oh, we need to upgrade both the tracking station and mission control. Okay, well we just need money then, because I cannot do a mun flyby without maneuver nodes. Well, so long as we get into a stable curb in orbit, which we hopefully should, I think we've hopefully got enough fuel. So if we just keep burning that way, we just do a prograde burn. And there's... Perfect. And then we have stuff to spare, so... Okay, so now we just need to point retrograde. And we're just gonna time warp round to our periapsis and expend the rest of our fuel attempting to get home. Which we will do, provided we don't explode on re-entry, because I'm worried about the diameter of the heat shield. That's my only problem, really. Okay, there we are. We're nearly at periapsis. There we are. Oh wait, why am I burning at periapsis? I'm supposed to be burning at apoapsis. That's where you're supposed to burn. Well, it doesn't matter, because we have the fuel necessary. Let's just... Yeah, sure, let's just land there. Well, we're gonna go down... Oh, why did I pack 2 comms antennas? Sure. Okay, and separation. This capsule is incredibly weirdly shaped. Goodbye, booster. You shall be missed. If I could recover you, you'd be some... I do need to, in future, develop an orbit-capable rocket that can have the booster be recovered. Because that would be cool. We're most definitely going to land on land. Okay, we're coming in through the atmosphere now. The heat shield's doing well. And we have the radiators for any excess heat that may be problematic. We've gone for a really shallow trajectory, which is kind of bad, but I don't really mind so long as we why did the craft keep pitching up? That's strange. Why is it doing that? Okay. Stroke chutes deployed. Main chutes deployed. There's like 3 different kinds of parachutes here. there's the two drogues, there's the two small main ones, and then there's the two, then there's the singular massive one. Okay, so there the drogues go. How far are we to the ground? A kilometer, okay. And then the main ones and then those open. Look how many different kinds of parachutes there are on this. Like that one's like, look at the text. So like, it's like, oh yeah, sure. And then it goes to that, which is smaller. And then it goes to that, and like, eh. I'm honestly just waiting for these. For this to get back down. So we know that the Titan 3 works, and we'll... Now, have we... Check. And then we just need to recover, and I think that means we've done the Eternary. Okay. Okay, sure. And... oh, you advanced to level 1. Cool. Don't really care. Manage building. Okay, fine. Orbits visible in map. Now, I would like to do that at some point. Upgrade the tracking station. Let's first warp to the next morning. And then we can just go over here and check. So we've done Dilvan and Tomos, and now... yeah, now we've just got Urgel and... okay, sure. So now we just need to do the Titan 3 with Val, because she's got the Prograde, and those two. And... launch. And then we'll do this. Okay, so... okay, so we've got... let me just... ready? Launch! Oh, jettison those, throttle up, and do the... oh god. Oof. That could have been really bad. Why are you rolling? I don't want you to. Okay, let's just do pitch up then. Okay, no, that's not working for some reason, and I have no clue why it's not working. Oh, that's pain. Let me do a gravity turn, please. Yes. Good work, please. Just go up here until... Just keep burning up. Burning the fuel until it's... Wait a minute, where'd that fin go? Flight status. Oh, that's just swell, isn't it? Okay, let's just time warp up then. Okay. Oh, fail. And stage. There we are. Let's just deprogram, because it will help us raise our orbit as well. We are screwed. Or not. We'll just be doing a slightly more inefficient burn, which could be kind of problematic, but sure, now we can begin to go back down again. Now we can just go back to doing a plain old prorate burn. Except if our delta V goes below like 400, then I will have no choice. Please, I beg you. Thing, please. But oh, we need to orbit around Kerbin. Are we doing it? We don't have much fuel left. Yes! We did it! We did it! We now just need to time warp up around. We need, let's say we can complete. We need to complete one orbit. So we just go, and the reason because perhaps this is because it will be more efficient. Oh, and I just failed there, but doesn't. Oh God. I may or may not have just accidentally nearly stranded the Kerbals. Doesn't matter though. No, we're fine. No, we've got enough. Now let's burn all of our fuel off here because that means we get closer to the KSC. Ooh, I was about to say we might land on the tip of the land of that landmass, but I sincerely doubt it. Now we need to. Okay. Okay, so why is our retrograde mark? Val, why are we flipping? We are screwed now. Oh God. Go into a roll, quick. Well, at least we're creating a lot more drag. But it wants to go prograde because, like, it's... Allow drone deployment. Yes! Now! Now! That could have been really bad. That is a design flaw, but I don't know how to fix it, and it worked the first time, so I don't know if there's anything more to do, really. Except just look at it, it looks cool. And there we are. Recover the vessel. We have some funds now. Oh, that's easy. Just we need to. Well, that's easy. Let's just double check if the. Okay. Okay, so here's our Titan 3 rocket, which is actually a really good rocket. Okay, open craft. Don't want the autosave variant. Let's take our Atlas 4, because this was the one that could orbit, but this is also one that's not very good, because I think we could make a better rocket than that. This is going to be the Atlas 6. And it's going to be more efficient than previous ones because of reasons. So yeah. How much Delta V does that give us? 2,000, yeah, so that's a lot. And then we just have a single, and then we can have a mystery goo. We can have 3 mystery goo containment units, 4 mystery goo containment units. There. And then that'll give us some stuff. We can launch from the desert. We can launch from the desert, and then that will give us even more science. This is the Atlas 6. I think? Yes, 6. All the newer Atlas rockets have just... all the newer Atlas rockets have all got... it's very simple. It's just like the first stage with a swivel engine, a second stage with a Terrier engine, and then 2 Thumper SRBs on the side. There we are. How much Delta V? Yeah, I've got enough. Atlas 6. Atlas 6. Savecraft. Okay, and who will be flying? Valentina, of course. Valentina must fly. And then we need to choose our launch site, which will be the desert launch site. Wait, no, always check your staging. Staging was incorrect before. Photograph. Okey-dokey. Piloting again. Now, choose launch site, launch site, and launch. Okie dokie. Oh, it's kind of dark. Well, still, observe mystery goo. Ooh, that's problematic. Val, you will have to do a James Bond maneuver and, like, get the science from the command module. From the command module, you have, Val, you literally have to get it from there. You have to EVA, grab the data, and we'll do this before deorbiting. So we do this and then do our deorbit burn, and we'll do it in the daylight as well. And we'll make a quick save as well. Okie dokie. Prepare to throttle up the engine. And throttle up the engine. Oh no, I didn't add any fins! Ah! Houston, we have a slight problem there. I didn't add any fins. That just is fine. It just could be mildly problematic, that's all. ETA. We've got a ton more Delta V on this, so we can afford to burn a bit further. Like get into a higher orbit, I mean. And then we just go up. And then we just need to physical time warp up. Not physical time warp, actually normal time warp. And let's burn now, I'm gonna say. Oh no, I didn't do it in the high atmosphere. I didn't. Revert flight to launch. That's annoying because I need to do this in future. Why did I not do this? Why? That's painful. Because I need to get science from desert. We need to get science from the desert launch pad, the lower atmosphere, the upper atmosphere, and space. Keep experiments and crew report. And we can do an EVA report in orbit when we do that. Keep experiment. And then SAS on. Oh, and that's RCS. SAS on. And then we can do another goo canister. Observe mystery goo. While flying at curve. Oh, so that does nothing. Great, keep it though. And get ready to throttle up the engine. Ooh, nearly in the upper atmosphere. Yep, there we are. Booster separation and commence on gravity turn. Normally you do your gravity turn a lot sooner. But still, observe the goo again. I've already done goo observations from like literally everywhere, but like sure. Let's get into there. That's a good orbit, and then we just need to point parallel to the terrain, like that way, and just wait. And that's all we need to do, just wait. Now, and... Yes, it's not gonna actually give us much science. Like I thought it would, but, like, sure. There we are, burn. Because we have fuel left in this stage, so we might as well use it. No, actually, let's just time warp a little higher. Okay, now let's try. There we are. And prepare for engine cutoff. There we are. Oh yeah, we're in from space around Kerbin. So wait, why are we trying to orbit again? Why were we trying to do an... Oh yeah, because we need to. We need to recover the data. There we go. Let's just time warp up a bit. And there we are. And we have fuel left to deorbit. So now we can make a quick save. We can... The sun's over there. So we can point that... We can point there. Okay, so we made a quick save. EVA. So what we'll do first is we will do an EVA report, deep experiment board, and then we will keep that EVA report, and we will collect data, remove data, let go, SAS on. So we've done that one. Oh, careful. And then we can collect that date, move data. And then we can... Luckily, we made a quick save. Oh, collect data, remove data. And I think... Is that the final bit? Oh wait, no, we haven't. Aim camera. Have we done this one? Yeah, collect data, remove data, and then... Finally, we just need to get back on the ship. Which could be slight... There we are. Oh, excuse me. Why has the ship gone into a roll? Board. Grab. Board. Okay, and SAS on to stop it rolling. And we're at our apoapsis, so we might as well do our deorbit burn now. What happened there? It just didn't like load the vessel, or like the engine noises, or anything. That was strange. But we're gonna burn quite a lot because in career mode, the closer you are to the Kerbin Space Center when you recover the vessel, the more funds you will get. You'll get more funds for being closer to the KSC. If you're not, so that's quite close to the KSC. So I'm going to say that's good enough. Time warp down. And then jettison. We have all the data, I'm pretty sure. Well, we definitely have the... Yeah, look, review stored data. Oh, and... Yep, parachute deployed. Where is the KSC, by the way? Oh, it's just over there. Oh, we should have burned a bit further then. Well, it's still mildly close. And there we go. Just the capsule parachuting down and flash down. Recover the vessel. We won't get much science from this. But hopefully it's enough to get the electrics tab. Well, actually, no. Don't know. Maybe. Let's just wait for this to load. Hurry up. There we are. We have enough science! This is amazing! Research and development. Now, I would like that at some point, but we need that. Next node we're gonna aim for is maybe general construction. Either general construction or flight control is what we need. Because we either get the we can either go for a reaction wheel or a pass. No, let's go for the. I don't know anymore. But this means we now don't need to stuff batteries and batteries and batteries. Okay, you know what? Let us upgrade. Let's upgrade the tracking station. Unknown or Patonic. Okay, now what if we try flight planning? Sure, why not? We can get more contracts now. Now, where do you get flight planning? What's flight planning? Okay, so that's suborbital. So yes, I'll do that. Except that's suborbital. That's orbital. Okay, so wait. So that's orbital, orbital. So I'll get these. Taurus. Are you kidding me? I will get it though. Now we're going to have a slight intermission now. So we can have a slight intermission. Just while I quickly do something. And we're back. Okay. Okay, so the plan. Let's just go back and look at the contracts again. So we. Ooh. Oh, we have to do it like near places. Suborbit, that I can do. That I can do. Yes, okay, sure. So this will give us tons of prestige. That will get us a bit of... Oh, wait. Okay, so Haddon... And they're all orbital and suborbital. Okay, fine. So we just need Haddon. So let's do Haddon and Almy. No, not Haddon and Almy. Hadass and Maxdorf. Sure. Yes, this is the Titan 2. Hadass and Maxdorf for the suborbital people. Launch. These people do suborbital spaceflight, which is a lot easier on my part because it uses a simpler rocket and it's cheap. Well, no, because then it just takes less time and everything, but then this doesn't have as much high crew capacity. But yeah, so this is the rocket. It's not that much. It's not that special. Just throttle up and had a suborbital and yeah, and then so we want to do those. Okay, that we can do. That's easy. Whoa, this is just gonna take a while, to be honest. I'm gonna do these contracts and then we're going to probably most likely wrap it up. Actually, I don't know, well, how long's this stream been? Because if it's really long then I will stop. Because I will stop, because I don't know if I can really be asked to send 1, 2, 8 Kerbals into orbit and then 2 into a suborbital. No, suborbital's not that bad, to be honest. I'll do the suborbital ones, definitely. No, it's been now 43, so we can do a bit more and then... There we are. This is our cap, because I found that, because before it was like, well, this goes in first, but then I found out that like it likes going in this way, so it likes going in like that way first, so I added a heat shield. But we're pointing but we need to point there's the booster. I need to find a way of recovering boosters. Like, I want to do a SpaceX style thing, but I don't know if that will work very well, considering like, I don't know if it will work very well. Like, it flips back over when you deploy the parachutes, because it, like if I point retrograde, it can't do it. It wants to point prograde. But then it wants to point retrograde when I deploy. But then if I just turn SAS off, it'll point this way until the parachutes go. And then it will start wobbling. And then we just keep going down, and then they'll deploy, and they'll deploy, and they'll do that. It's confusing. But at least so it's placed right on curbing. Boom. Maxdorf. Okay, so we do Maxdorf as well. And touchdown. Okay, recover the vessel. We've done Hadas. So we've got the contract completed. And then we'll just do Maxdorf. And then that will most likely be it. Or down. But the question is, do we want us to do we want to go up or down? Also, why did I pack monopropellant? Why didn't I drain the monopropellant? Next. 1 XP gained. Let's just look in our astronaut complex real quick. Yeah. So these are they're in my one of my what's it called? Like they've been one of my save slots and one of my sandbox ones. Anyway, available for sightseeing. Great. Question is, if we go to the administrative building, what we would like is how much. Well, I would like that because we slowly get. But that does. That just gives us some, but we don't want that. What we would quite like that. That would be good. I don't know. Also, I'm 99% sure there's a pool if you fully upgrade the administration building. So, yeah. Oh, I know, because it's not actually water. So I thought, oh, we could splash. That would be really... No. Oh, yeah. How do you exactly manage a building? I want to see if I want to see how can I get maneuver nodes? Mission control. That's space plane hang. I don't want to upgrade that. Flight planning of. Oh, that just increases the contract, so it does nothing. Okay, fine. I want to see though if I can do. Okay, so yeah, that's just the Atlas 6. Sure, great. So Titan 2, Valentina, and Maxdorf. Launch. So I'm gonna say tomorrow we can grind out all those tourism contracts. And then what we could do is I've just realised. What if people end up wanting to just like go? Thing is that I bet I'll be using the Titan 3 even like all the way up. Just. Oh no! Wait, what if people are gonna want? Oh, I want to go to the mud. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to do. Great. Yeah, Maxdorf suborbital. And then we can do Almy and Almy or Jamie next. We can do that tomorrow. Because the plan for tomorrow, if I do a video tomorrow, if I don't, it'll be on Monday maybe. But I don't know. Because next video, hopefully I'll do. No, so the plan is simply grind out the rest. We do 4 more launches of the Titan 3 and complete the space tourism. And then we can design our Mun flyby rocket. Which would be great. Also, can we make a maneuver node now? Yes, we can. That's amazing. We can make maneuver nodes now. Goodbye, booster. Goodbye, wait, there's the goodbye, nose cap. Okay, and now we just need to time warp all the way up. And then... up. And down. They're all really happy. It's nice. Oh no, I haven't been, they need to point that way. Point the way you need to go, please. Okay, that was fine. There we are. Deploy the parachutes. Yep, and there we are. Failure of the thing because it's trying to point prograde. Val's trying her hardest to point it prograde, and the parachutes are saying no. So, yeah, it's sad. I'm just gonna have one. Let's just have a look in R&D before we leave. Bam. Carbon vessel. I need to get the plane. At some point, but considering the amount of science we've got now, how much science will we get if we do a Mun landing and go to multiple biomes? Which will be slightly problematic. I will call it a miniaturization node. Max door. There we are. So, no, I don't want to go into the tracking station. I don't want to go into the tracking station. Also, what is flight planning in... what is flight planning? Maybe it's maneuver nodes. KSP flight planning. Wait, but I'm not... So this is a space plane hangar. I'm confused. Oh, I could make a space shuttle at some point. That would be cool for tourism. Because it would just be really overly expensive. What is flight planning? Ah. Oh. I don't know. Well, at least we've got maneuver nodes now. Now, I wanted to go into research and development and just check what stuff we can get. Okay, so... Oh yeah, you know, let's get all the contracts except tourism out the way. Except the tourism ones. Well, that would be good, because it gives us bigger boosters and, like, the Wolfhound and Poodle engines. But that would be good, because it gives us the Spark and the Mono... But when do we get the bigger reaction wheels? Well, we probably need flight control. So we need, for docking, we need advanced flight control. Oh, I would also quite like either miniaturization. And space exploration adds a ladder and a rover. And that I would like a lot. Advanced exploration. For one sole purpose of the science lab. That simply... So yeah, it can just store tons of data. Get data and everything. And just stuff. The aerodynamics node might be useful, but I don't know. Heavier rocketry unlocks the Teacher and Bobcat engines. And skiff and mainsail and twin bore. Those are like the massive ones. Also, I like how, I might have said this last time, but I like how the Mammoth, which is 4 vectors strapped together, costs the same price as 1 vector. And then the Mastodon costs more than that. They're massive. They're massive. What are these? Oh yeah, when do we get fairings? That's also something I would like. At some point. We get fairings. On advanced construction, but for that we need general construction. But that's not really on my list right now. Because I'd rather have the, like... that, because it gives me bigger decouplers, which I kind of need right now, and struts. It gives me struts. They're very important, and in addition it also gives me a crew cabin. But I just realised, why would you need bigger decouplers? You don't have any bigger fuel tanks. Okay. So we've got to do that one. We've got 4 years. We've got 4 years to do that. But this we only got like less with them. Okay. So we need to get a suborbital rocket together. This will be the Atlas 7. But our Man and Minmus rockets can be called Delta, maybe. Delta 1, Delta 2, Delta 3, Delta 4, Delta 5. No, there'll only really be 4. Man fly by Minmus, fly by Minmus. Well, I can know, because then there'll be like bases and stuff. What I would like is, at some point, to have just like a big booster. A big dumb booster. Not the Sea Dragon. But just a big booster. And I just put that as a sub-assembly. And then I build a satellite and I'm like, oh, I need a rocket. Oh, I'll go and grab it from the sub-assembly. And then I have a booster ready-made that I can use for tons of stuff. So yeah. We have the TD-25 decoupler, and that needs to be sent into a suborbital trajectory that's supposed to be but the said suborbital trajectory needs to be mildly big. So what we can do is we can just have that to jettison our command pod, like that. I've just realised this could make a really cool looking gravity ring, if you think about it. Imagine if you had like the TD50 decoupler, and then you had stuff, you can make like your own mini gravity ring that also works for self-destruct sequences, which is cool. Also, why did I put that away? I didn't mean to do that. Because I would kind of want to build a space shuttle, but the space shuttle actually costs more than conventional rockets. So, I don't know. Wait, am I in? No, sorry. My bad. And then we just need a swivel engine, like always. How much vacuum delta V does that give us? A lot. Technically this is orbit capable. Theoretically. We're gonna have maybe, no, we don't need them. We're gonna have some tail fins. Of course we are. What good's a rocket without the tail fins? Oh wait, no, yeah, okay. Oh wait, this is tiny. Well, it is only a suborbital rocket. Atlas 7. I think this is the Atlas 7. Yep. Contains experimental parts. Oh. Yeah, our Atlas 7 rocket kind of has a part that will probably not be used ever again until I get it, and then there's kind of no point. Well, I can just open it and change it after I do this. Okay, Val, come on. Launch. And launch. So we need to be in a curving suborbital trajectory, and we need to have some height. We need to be between 260 and 280 kilometers, which means that which is why we have that second stage, because it could technically get us to orbit, but it's not going to get us to orbit. It is instead going to boost our apparatus. Prepare for launch. Launch. Yeah, the thrust away ratio of some of these rockets is terrible, but like, what are you gonna do? You don't really need it to be good, as long as it's good enough that it lifts off the ground. I also like how the command pod is not attached to the rest of the rocket. That's good. You know, at some point we could make, like, because after we get to Minmus, so we're going to go to Mutt, and then we're going to go to Minmus, and after that we need to go to Duna. And after we go to Duna, we could go to Ike. But for Ike, we could make our ship like a mini space station, like a tiny mini space station. Because that would be really cool. We're currently flying a lot. currently, because that's what you need to do, really. That's the whole point. But the problem is that doesn't quite, that engine, oh wait, no, that does, sorry, my bad. So then that boost is just gonna fall away. What I really should have, oh no, don't worry. And that's just gonna crash back down there. We just need to, 42. Okay, fine, enable physical time warp. It's slowly, we just need to get this to 260, I think. Is it 260? What is it? What's the thing? Oh, 280 to 290. Oh. It just needs to have the decoupler on. Well, we are on a suborbital trajectory. What are you talking about? We are on a suborbital. Oh, pants. This rocket might not be good enough. We may or may not be screwed. Go, rocket, go! Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah! We did it! This the Atlas 7 is just enough. What's our altitude? We're nearly there. We are nearly there. Okay, and there we are. Yay, we did it. We did it. It's great. We've done the contract. And now we can jettison the command pod and watch it fall away. Yay. So now we've just got to send, like, Alan Jamie, Jana Ludney Vega Bartha, the Haysky Glyn into an orbit. But we're not doing that today because that will just kill me. I do not have the patience to send 4 rockets up today. I'll do it hopefully tomorrow. That's a lot of G-force. I've just realised, did Kerbal pass out? How do I set the difficulty so that Kerbal's passed out? How very strange. Okay. There we are, we've landed. Let's recover the vessel. So, I don't know, this might be it for today. This might be it for today. Yeah, probably is, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure it gave us some science, not that, this contract. Val. So yeah, this is good. The tracking station looks coolish. It looks like it's still not finished being built yet, which is kind of strange. So level 3 will probably get rid of all that scaffolding and add another dish. But I'm gonna say that this can be it for today. So bye guys. The boss out.